that has been asked by the Honorable K.S. Mubu to the Minister of Public Works. The Honorable the Minister.
Thanks, Speaker. It should be noted that when the Department of Public Works started with its investigation of the matter, as Minister of Public Works, I ordered that the work on the project be halted until the investigation was completed. I must point out that arising out of the investigations, there were a number of recommendations, including those of the Public Protector, which were implemented in relation to the following areas. Disciplinary processes, 12 officials have been subjected to these processes, and one case has been concluded. The weaknesses in the supply chain processes, a new SCM policy with a comprehensive internal control system has been approved, and the training of officials is being conducted. Also, the Compliance Inspectorate has been established. Weaknesses in the project delivery and the value chain process, DPW is now integrating the infrastructure delivery management system, that is the IDMS, into its systems. The department has engaged in the processes to employ professionals in order to create internal capacity and to reduce the potential for placing undue and exclusive reliance on external appointed service providers. And fourthly, and other actions which are arising out of the SIU report have been taken, such as criminal charges which are being considered by the prosecuting authorities and referrals to SARS of the tax clearance certificate in respect of 14 of the consultants and contractors. Remember, when I stopped the project, work was almost complete in terms of the original scope of work. However, there were outstanding work to be done which did not fall within that scope of work. So as Public Works, it's not our call, it's SAP's call as a responsible department for conducting security assessment, which will indicate what work needs to be done by way of new security evaluation. If then, when it arises, that we will engage as Public Works with SAPs on what needs to be done. Thank you.
The Honorable Mubu.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. In your previous press conference with your colleague, the Minister of Police, you stated, and I'm surprised what you are saying to us now, that that work may not start until the police have given you the mandate to proceed with the security upgrades. But in your press conference, you had indicated that there were still some security upgrades that have to be done at the present private residence in Nkandla. So my question is, what is expected cost of what is the expected time frame for these upgrades? Thank you.
The Honorable Minister.
Honorable member listened. I talked about the scope of work in terms of what were given in terms of the first phase. As to the second phase, once those assessments have been done, it's only then that we'll discuss that with the Ministry of Police and their various experts. Because we were talking of different phases. Thank you.
The Honorable Filtane.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Minister, my follow-up question here is a simple one. At which stage would your department say we have spent enough on Nkandla? Given the large demand for the services of your department, as well as the huge amount of money that has already been spent on Nkandla, at which stage would you say, even to the Minister of Police, I think we have spent enough on Nkandla? Thank you.
The Honorable Minister.
That will be determined by security experts. And listen very carefully. All security arrangements are reviewable And those who are expert in the field will be the ones to say, we have made this assessment, you need this. It's not something which is just static, it's dynamic, it's ever changing, depending on what experts are saying. And it doesn't happen only with the president, it happens with everybody who needs security. Thank you.
The Honorable Sitole.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Minister, actually what I want to find out, when do this process expected to be finalized? Because it is a long process, started from 1999. There's some processes that have been happened. Now we want to find out the time frame. When will this process going to completed and finalized?
The Honorable Minister.
I'm not sure where Honorable Stoll is getting 1999. The process started in 2009. And I'm saying, and I insist, any security arrangement depends on those who do the assessment. They can do it and say it's enough for now. They can come back after 5 or even 10 years, depending on what is happening to that particular security. If there's a need to upgrade it, you do it. It doesn't just happen only with this particular project. It happens with all the projects. Thank you.
The Honorable Mashabela.
Speaker, Honorable Lavini, Bravo Mashawala is not here. Minister, your own department's report on this Nkandla matter, it did not specify the chicken run, the spaza shop, as well as the cattle crawl as security features. Have you changed your mind and your views now since the Minister of Police, with his bundled up reports and claims that those are security issues? And secondly, on this one, Minister, now see Kurumela Panzi, and Luchuli House is not listening, I can assure you. This thing is a swimming pool. We are calling on the Minister. Uguti is security feature. Thanks.
The Honorable Minister.
If you've read all the reports, all the issues you are mentioning have been mentioned there, not by Public Works, by the security departments. I've not changed my mind. From the beginning, I've been talking about those issues. It just ends there. Thank you.